Greetings to everyone. Myself Akhil Salim, guest lecturer in the Department of Economics, Pavanatma College, Murikasheri. The study titled A Study on the Relationship Between Selected Indicators of Sustainable Development and Economic Growth of India focused on examining the long-term relationship between the various indicators of sustainable development, particularly carbon emission and crime rate on the economic growth of India. Introduction. The criterion of economic development has grown considerably in the recent time. When we look into the past few years, irrespective of development, both developed and developing nations have been extremely concerned with sustainable development. Sustainable development is a process that satisfies the needs of the present without compromising the needs of the future. Being the second largest populated country in the world, India should recognize the need for sustainable development to achieve the desired economic growth in the long term. There are various studies on the different aspects of sustainable development, but no one has mathematically conducted a framework for analyzing the long-term relationship between the various indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India. Thus, the current study intends to highlight the significance of sustainable development and how it impacts the economic growth of India in the long run. The objectives of the study are to study the trend and pattern of selected indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India, to examine the long-run relationship between the indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India, finally to examine the causal relationship between the selected indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India. Database and research methodology. The study is purely based on secondary data for the period of 27 years from 1990 to 2016, and the data for the study was collected from various reputed secondary sources like World Bank database and RBI handbooks, and the collected data was analyzed with the help of various econometrics tools such as unit root test, Johansen co-integration test, vector error correction model, Lagrangian multiplier, and Granger causality test. And it was conducted with the help of the statistical software like MS Excel, eViews, and SPSS. Conceptual framework of the study. The conceptual framework of the present study was constructed after a wide research review, and the conceptual framework of the study is stated as log of yt is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 log x1t plus beta 2 log x2t plus ut, where yt is the gross domestic product, which is the prime indicator of economic growth of the country, and x1t is the carbon or CO2 emission, x2t is the crime rate, and ut is the error term or the stochastic disturbance term. Come to the analysis and interpretation of data. Test for stationarity. So before conducting a time series econometric analysis, it is mandatory to done the stationarity or the unit root of the concerned variables for the study. Here, the unit root or the stationarity of the GDP, CO2 and crime rate was checked with the help of ADF and Philippe-Heron test. So the result based on the augmented Dickey-Fuller and the Philippe-Heron tests shows that the concerned variables are stationary at first difference. Following the unit root test, the Johansen co-integration test was conducted. The primary objective of this test is to check the estimation of long-term relationship between the variables. The trans and maximum eigenvalue statistics shows that there is a co-integration among the variable, that is long-term relationship exists between the variables of sustainable development and economic growth of India. So there is a long-term relationship. It is recommended to do the vector error correction model. So the result from the vector error correction model shows that there is a short-term equilibrium in the model, and the R square is 0.79, which is quite high, which shows the goodness of fit of the model. Then the LM test, that is the Lagrangian multiplier test, was conducted to check the serial correlation among the residual, and the result based on the LM test shows that there is no serial correlation. The model is free from serial correlation. Finally, the Granger causality test was conducted. The main purpose of Granger causality test is to find out the causal relationship between the sustainable development and economic growth. So the pairwise Granger causality test result shows that there is a unidirectional causality between GDP and carbon emission. Also, there is a unidirectional causality between the crime rate and GDP of India. Major findings of the study are GDP per capita of India increased over the years. CO2 emission of India is also rising during the concerned period of the study. The crime rate of India decreases from 5.06% to 3.22% during the period of study. GDP per capita, carbon emission and crime rate are stationary at first difference, and it can be identified with the help of unit root tests such as ADF and Philippe-Heron test. The VECM model confirmed that there is a long run relationship between the indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India. The Granger causality test reveals that there is a unidirectional causality between the indicators of sustainable development and economic growth of India. Finally, the LM test shows that there is no serial correlation in the model. Conclusion and policy implications. Whereas sustainable development can be utilized as an efficient instrument for achieving desired economic outcome, its impact on economic growth is pivotal. Hence, the government should concentrate more on various sustainable development indicators, particularly carbon emission and crime rate in the long run. The Government of India, along with various autonomous bodies, bring more sustainable development program for the rapid development of economic growth. Today, India has been perceived as an economic superpower and as an impressive global economic power. Quality of well-being can be a vital competitive strength. So it is a time to begin the notion of sustainable development for achieving higher economic growth. The limitations of the present study are: the study is mainly based on secondary data, thus the result depend upon the accuracy and validity of the data set. The selection of sustainable development indicators were done based upon the availability and accessibility of data set. The study is confined to time, cost and availability of resources. Thank you so much.